Hello again, Reggie Moon with Eclipse USA Realty. Call me anytime, 404-ECLIPSE. Go to our website, www.404eclipse. Today I'm answering the question of who pays the commission to the real estate agents. Wow, we get that question a lot. And both times, the answer can come back in two completely opposite directions and it can be true, but I'll explain how it works. Let's pretend you have a $100,000 house. You're listing it for $100,000. The seller agrees to pay two agents a particular percentage of the sale price. In most examples, it's 6%. 6% of the sale price, okay? The seller agrees to pay that out of his proceeds at the closing table. But are they really coming out of his pocket? Well, they are coming out of his proceeds at the closing table, but here's how it typically works. Mr. Seller, okay, you want to sell it for $100,000. Remember, at the closing, the listing agent gets 3%, the selling agent gets 3%. As you know, the listing agent represents the seller, the selling agent represents the buyer. Okay, check this out. Mr. Seller, you're going to pay 6% total at the closing to both agents, 6% total. So you want to sell it for $100,000. The seller says, no, if I'm paying 6%, I'd really rather sell it for $106,000. Okay, so he adds that into the sale price. The commission is added into the sale price. So at the closing, when the house, if it sells for $106,000, each agent gets 3%, right? It does come out of the seller's proceeds, but who paid for it? If it's built into the sale price, the buyer paid for it. The commission for both agents is rolled in to the contract price, and the closing cost in a lot of situations is also rolled in. So when we say who pays the commission, is it the seller? Well, it does come out of his proceeds at the closing, but the buyer pays for it because it's rolled into the sale price. So the buyer pays both agents' commission based on what the sale price of the house is. So the answer is the buyer pays for it, but at the closing, it comes out of the seller's proceeds. Call me anytime. It's Reggie Moon, 404-ECLIPSE. Thanks.
Call or click.